Every day is history. We don't stop to think about that, but every day is history.
When I'm walking down the street in Mount Lebanon, I'm like, oh, that used to be a deli, or like I know where all these things were now. So I'm a lot more aware of the past.
You know, I think it's important that we highlight the historic nature of the community, one of the first inner ring suburbs in the United States of America.
It's important to appreciate what you have and just learn about how you can impact the future. I think that's what history allows us to do.
The Historical Society of Mount Lebanon has served and educated the community for nearly 2 decades, preserving, interpreting, and sharing its history in ways designed to inspire our present and guide our future. Programs have expanded over the years to include lectures, archival storage, rotating exhibits, educational programs, research, and community-wide events. The Historical Society has been a successful and growing part of the community for many years, but the time has come for an expansion of its facilities so that the Historical Society can continue to fulfill its mission.
The space we have has really served us well, but it does have limits. Now this is an opportunity to take the next step in that evolution.
From its humble beginnings in a former physician's practice in the basement of 794 Washington Road, the Historical Society will purchase, renovate, and refurbish the home of the McMillan family. The home, built in the Spanish colonial revival style, includes many unique architectural features that have been covered up over the years, including a one-of-a-kind indoor fountain, wall murals, and a beautiful stained glass skylight.
And it just shows you how times have changed and trends have changed, and we are all excited to see this. Really, it's just typical of history. I mean, things you don't expect, and all of a sudden it's there.
It's not going to be an office. It's going to be a real living house that has history in it, and that's special.
The renovated buildings will include many needed features, an open and inviting space for curated exhibits, as well as traveling exhibits in collaboration with the Heinz History Center.
Having this new space is going to do some really good things for the community. We can be an example of a model local historical society, and that's kind of the goal that we have here.
The Historical Society is managed by a dedicated board of directors, run by a tireless volunteer team, and funded by our members.
I really enjoyed the people here, and that made it easy to decide to come back because there was a lot of work that needed to be done, and there's a lot of work that still needs to be done.
The purchase and restoration of 794 Washington Road is critical to the future of the Historical Society of Mount Lebanon and its expanding role in the community. To fund the Historical Society's expansion, a $1 million capital campaign is underway. This funding will be used to purchase, restore, and improve the property, and to establish an endowment to help support increased operating costs. I'm John Delano, and I hope you'll join our nearly 250 members in preserving our heritage and building our future.
This is completely necessary, and it's important that people value history and they value the Historical Society because it's a great resource for students, for adults to learn. So it's important for the Historical Society to have a better space.
It is so much fun because it's almost like it's alive, like you're dealing with it now in present terms. We are the next generation in this whole chain of history for Mount Lebanon.